SportHorse. I'm here today to show you a massage technique that I've developed. It will make it easy for you to work on your horse. It's easy to learn and easy to use, which is the most important thing. I want to make this simple. So we'll cut out a lot of the technical side of it. I started as a saddle maker and I got into the massage side of things a little later on when I discovered that no matter how well a saddle fitted, the horse still got a problem from the saddle. As soon as you put the saddle on your horse's back and sit in it, you shut down 60% of the blood flow to that area. So that needs to be addressed by massage. And you can do that. I'm going to show you that today. The horses get a lot of problems from the saddle, which sits over this area of the horse. This thoracic area, we have the trapezius here. This is the trapezius cervicus here. And back through here, we have the trapezius thoracica. The saddle quite often impinges on this muscle if it's a little tight or sitting incorrectly. So we're going to address that. This causes the horse to drop his back, causes him to flatten out in the croup, causes a lot of problems in the hind end, causing him to block up in his shoulders. We get a horse not working on one rein. Now you can remove that, you can get the saddle fitting well. What I do now is I specialise in saddle fitting, and I do a lot of clinics teaching saddle fit and massage throughout Australia, New Zealand and the USA. A big part of what I do is teaching people how to get their horse working again properly, correctly. We have a saddle here. Now, this is a pretty nice sort of saddle. I like this type of saddle. We have a lot of clearance through here, lots of width in the gullet. The important thing to look at, the first thing, is plenty of width. This is the point of the tree where my hands are. You can feel that under any saddle. You should be able to. That's important, that's wide enough to fit your horse's back. We'll look at that pretty shortly. It's important under here, we have a good panel through here. Lots of weight distribution through here. Good panel at the back. And we have a big, wide channel. That's really important, this channel's wide enough. I have to be able to get at least 3 of my fingers through that channel to fit his back. This saddle has that. And generally I think they're pretty great. Okay, we'll put this on his back. A lot of people would put the saddle there, right in behind. There's a lot written now about being behind the shoulder. This is behind the shoulder. There's the back of the scapula there, running down there. The saddle sitting right in this place. Where the saddle should sit is back here, like that. Here's the back of the scapula. This is the front of the saddle. Here is the point of the tree. This is what causes most of the problem. We have the seat has a good balance here. We have the panel sitting well on the back. What happens with the back of the scapula, once he takes a stride forward, you just lift his leg, good boy. This is where the back of the scapula's come to, and he hasn't extended at all. So whatever we do, we need to leave that clear. And if you don't believe this is where you should sit, your centre should be there. That's where you'd sit on that horse bareback. And the girth points come down through here and drop those in a line. This is where you want to be girthing up in there. Not in the hair behind the elbow. You're going to drag the saddle forward, the girth and the saddle, everything is going to pinch him in the triceps down there. And that's going to aggravate that muscle. It's going to aggravate the serratus ventralis, and you're going to pinch him under here in the posterior pectoral. If the rider bounces in the saddle, as I showed you on his back before, he's going to hollow his back like there. If his rider sits right back in the cantle, we don't want the saddle sitting cantle base like that. The back of the saddle is going to sit into the horse and drop him a little behind. We have plenty of room with the saddle there. We have lots of room. There's his last rib there. He's still strong. The only weak spot is from here back to here, in this lumbar region of his back. That's the only weak area in his back.